Welcome into the recap of the Cubs doubleheader split with the Miami Marlins on Saturday afternoon and evening at Wrigley Field. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by Wintrust, home of Cubs checking. You need to get one of those super sweet Cubs debit cards. I've got one. You should have one too. Click on the QR code right there on your screen or go to wintrust.com/Cubs for all of the details. Member FDIC. Folks, unacceptable what happened today. Unacceptable. They should have swept away a bad Marlins team, a terrible Marlins team. But Adbert Alzolay is showing us again, I don't want to break my phone, Adbert Alzolay is showing us again what we talked about the other day here on the recap, that he does not have the makeup to be a closer at this point in his career. That was his fourth blown save. Fourth! Unacceptable. Ninth inning, Cubs clinging to a 2-1 lead. Offense was not great today. And Adbert Alzolay serves up a 2-run home run to Brian De La Cruz, turns the ballgame around. Cubs did threaten in the ninth, got second and third with one away, and Alexander Canario strikes out. Nico Hoerner grounds out the first. Ball game over. They can't even get the tying run in. But to blow your fourth save, and we're sitting here on the 20th of April, is unacceptable. And Jed Hoyer and Carter Hawkins, you got to start figuring out how you're going to replace this dude. I don't think it's Hector Neris. He closed game two. Cubs win it 5-3. The only runs the Cubs got in the first ball game, a 2-run triple off the wall by Patrick Wisdom. I'll give you the offensive breakdown in a second. In the second game, but we've seriously got to have this discussion. That team's good enough to win the division, and that team's good enough, if everybody's healthy, to make some noise in the playoffs. Not telling you they're winning the World Series, but anybody gets in, anything can happen. And to run a closer out there that simply cannot do the job, that's 4 games he's blown. 4. Unfreaking acceptable. I'm pissed. You should be pissed. But you know who should really be ticked off? Jed Hoyer and his staff. Yes, they left their bullpen short yet again. They did it last year. Okay, they didn't believe as much in that team making a long-term run. This year's team is good, really good. And to blow 4 saves really, really bothered me. Quick look at the numbers from game 2. The Cubs win it 5-3. They were facing a journeyman called up from AAA, and he was not great for the Marlins, Munoz, in AAA. Today, 5 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs earned, punched out 7, walked 1, did give up a couple of home runs. For the Cubbies today, the only multi-hit guy was Michael Busch. Home runs in the game, Cody Bellinger clubbed 1, and Canario clubbed 1. Cubs split a double dip. Now you go for the series win, which taking 3 out of 4 is fine, but you should have swept the doubleheader today. That's bad. Our Chicagoland Chevy dealers, player of the day. I'll give player of the day. We're going to give it to Cody Bellinger. He's starting to heat up with the bat, so Cody Bellinger gets our player of the day. Brought to you by Chicagoland Chevy dealers, the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Take that.